Welcome to Fashion Show Reaction with facial recognition, where we react to fashion show videos, but with a twist. We apply facial recognition technology so that we can identify the models.
For our 11th episode covering womenswear for the fall and winter 2025-26 season, we are going to react to Elie Saab's collection.
Are you ready? Here we go. Not only is this our 26th episode on the channel, but we are revisiting one of our favorite designers, the designer we reacted to in our very first episode.
That is right. Our very first episode reacted to Elie Saab's Haute Couture show in June of 2024. We absolutely loved that collection and we love this one too. But we did do some research to make sure Elie is using faux fur and not real fur to clear our own consciences.
And regarding the facial recognition performance, we had to step in and help the computer quite a bit, but we have no unidentified models. Check out this hat.
Lindsay and Eniko after her are two of the many new-to-us faces in this show. And with the first 7 looks featuring faux furs, you get a quick feel where this collection is going.
In our last episode reacting to Giambattista Valli, we complained about how the looks were grouped. But here, as we have seen with Elie Saab before, and with the help of Corrine Roitfeld as fashion editor and stylist, we get a nice, cohesive flow with the looks grouped in meaningful blocks. Sometimes by fabrics, sometimes by style, and sometimes by color.
For example, even though Daria has a little bit of fur on her headpiece, you can see she is starting a new section of the show with much smaller fur accents as opposed to full fur pieces that started the show. Oops, here is the second time we had to step in and help the computer. After Eva presents one of the many large fur collars, we finally get to Emma, who gives us a look that plays with the transparency that is all the rage, but with full body coverage so you do not have to be an exhibitionist to wear it.
The other thing I like on this, and a lot of the other looks, is how the pump shoes wrap up very high on the foot. That has a retro feel, but I bet it could also lead to more comfortable shoes. Back to big fur, and I know the colors of this show are stylized with the smoke and lighting, but the main garment here looks brown and not black. Then we have a model whose name ties another in this show for the longest we have ever seen, including a total of 25 characters. Proud to see that the identification box sized itself just fine. But then in what has been called by critics a nod to ski slopes, the big ski goggles required us to step in. Oh my, this is an amazing look.
And not just the dress. Elie is breathtaking here, with or without that hat. It is my understanding that is not a plush toy or a hat that Lulu has under her arm, but rather a handbag. So every look has had some fur, even if it was not integral to the garment until we got to Morena.
But this little break from fur is over quickly and takes us right into our best look of the show.
I love all the culottes in this show, and I am sure you love the brown color palette.
Yes, I do. This is just a fantastic winter look. And if this yellow is as close as Elie gets to this season's ubiquitous Wookiee costume, then job well done. Then we have a treat for those of you who are all about runway walks, because Valeria has a real doozy of strut.
Shakira has nothing on those hips. And here comes a bit of a combo. We have a very elegant silhouette, but they have put the ski goggles on the look.
I do not read those as ski goggles here. This feels more like a movie star in the city to me. And what are these small fur headpieces we have seen a couple of? Are those for halos?
Do you mean a tiara? Oh look, it is the same color as our best look, but with shorts and the coat is not so fitted.
This shows me why you like the culottes so much. Then Elie covers up a book, so much a computer identification is impossible. Then question for you. This look with the transparent skirt, but heavy, cinched jacket. Do you keep the jacket on the whole time?
Look closer and you can see this is a sweater, not a jacket.
What would I do without you, sugar?
I am not sure, to be honest. Check out how we have our third set of bare shoulders in the show, but the top has a kind of fur bandeau detail to winterize it.
We do like when winter collections actually look like they are made for cold weather. Not sure why the computer could not grab Josephine, but being mistaken for Victoria Soretti would be a compliment to any woman.
Here Matilda gives the same top we saw 2 looks ago, but with a skirt instead of trousers. If you have the body to pull it off, I say opt for the trousers, but the skirt could be nice camouflage.
Remember we complimented Elie and Corrine for how they organized the looks in a coherent manner? We are definitely into the deep red section of the show. And check this out. This bib device is something new for sure.
It is kind of like a balaclava collar that looks like a sweater you would wear under your armor. This next look is very Elie Saab with a knitwear underneath, but he embellished, transparent cape over top, and of course the fuzzy boots. This couple of looks feels positively sporty, but then Zuza takes us back in a more glamorous direction to wrap up the deep red section of the show. I am still not completely sold on the tiaras.
Well, they just keep coming, so Elie really likes them. I love the green color palette of this next look, and I'm not sure why, but it kind of stands out as having a 1940s vibe compared to what we have seen so far.
Agreed, and after that little Coco Chanel vibe, we are back to pure Elie, but still in that beautiful green color. Okay, nice. Here comes some very couture-like fabric and a twist on the balaclava collar in a really interesting color. And did you notice that was our second model with 25 characters in her name?
We are now in the Glamorous Gowns section. I really like how this show is ordered. And I mean, come on, how could you not love chignois in this look? This is pure class and beauty.
But look, Elie throws us a curveball by using that same fabric as chignois's dress on pants with a more casual feeling furry top.
I would not call that casual, and sure enough, check out this next look where we are given a kind of Elie Saab greatest hits of the collection. As you can see, this show is old school in that most of the models are coming back in second looks. I do love those culottes.
If you are enjoying applying facial recognition technology to a fashion show, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's let the computer do some work.
I get a late 1980s Band-Aid dress vibe from these horizontal stripes, but the varying forms of transparency make it thoroughly modern. And note how the bib makes the top opaque, so there's a modest presentation upstairs. On the other hand, I am not a big fan of this shiny fabric on Joan, even though she looks amazing. And this hat or wig, or whatever you call it on Jessica, is a big no for me.
I am not even a fan of this pinata-like fabric on these 3 looks in a row. Can you imagine being Jawara, who did hair for this show, and having a bunch of tiaras and a tinsel wig to deal with?
We are definitely in our least favorite section of the show, given looks like this character from SpongeBob SquarePants, and of course more ski goggles to give the software trouble. Here comes more of that tinsel fabric, but I like the goggles a lot better on this look. I think it is Emma's hair across her forehead and under the hood that gives this a feel. But let's get this Elie Saab train back on track with this nice conglomerate look.
And now it is time to enter the white portion of the show. But please tell me those are not stirrup pants. That is just not possible that stirrup pants are in this show.
Take it easy, honey. We must be seeing things. Oh, look at this look. Very nice. I would have liked white fur on the boots for a matchy look. But I do not mind these slick boots in the darker color as much.
This is definitely an honorable mention look. And note that it is Paula who was wearing our best look of the show.
They definitely gave her some great looks with no furry head pieces or goggles. Then after Lulu brings us a look you could wear at the office, Morena goes full snow bunny diva.
Note we have that bib or collar device again here. But this time it is not so integrated. Then bam, we go full sporty mode.
More than a ski slope, this look feels like it would be at home in a blower Bentley in the roaring 20s. Here we go again, adding the goggles to a very city look. This time they did not fool the computer, and it identified Valeria. When I saw this next look, I immediately thought of Linda Evangelista in George Michael's Too Funky video.
That is because you are old, honey.
Don't forget we are almost the same age, sugar. These next couple of looks are great. Note how the same fabrics are put together in a completely different manner.
That is right. Lainey's skirt is turned into a whole dress, and her handbag and headpiece are turned into a full-length coat to close the show. Let's see what the computer can do with the parade after that amazing lineup of looks. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Unfortunately, we did not get an ID on Elie himself. By now,
See you next episode.